The challenge, of course, is that brokers are extremely independent, and fiercely so, and competitive, and a lot of them feel, and I'm not saying anything negative here, it's just that that independence allows them to say, I've got this. I don't really need outside help. Hi, my name is Paul Sigurdson, and I'm a broker, and I've been licensed since 1979. The Better Brokers series is set up to have an information flow and share between brokers and throughout the area. And what they do is they take those ideas and bring them back to their brokerage and share organically some ideas to make their brokerage, again, more efficient, more professional, and a better place to work. The most important thing for the broker series is that the broker can recognize that what they're doing today probably is working okay. What really they should be looking at is what resources can be used from the National Association of Realtors' vast library of information to help them run their businesses in an even more efficient way. Bottom line and margins are being squeezed and are very thin, and it's not going to be getting easier to make that bottom line work stronger. So the benefit of that is when I'm able to glean information, I can share that with other people within the industry in our area and say, here's some things that are working in other parts of the country, maybe things that are not, and why not try to put these things together within our area and make the businesses work better and real estate brokerages work better in our area. There's so many changes that are going on right now. When I first started, things moved fairly slow. There wasn't a lot of changes. You had your basic MLS, you had books, people had to come to you for the information to get information on what's for sale, and you basically were the gatekeeper of the information. Today, we're no longer the gatekeepers of the information. That requires then the broker to be on their toes to manage how they deliver the information, how it's seen, and then the process of getting leads and working with the consumer on a basis where the consumer feels the value proposition of the broker is higher than if they were wanting to do it on their own.
My name is Dave Berglund. This is my first year of being a broker, and so I want to get out and do broker things and learn about how to be as good a broker as I can be, and I like free breakfast. I think attending the Better Broker series and coming to SPAAR, you get out of just your individual brokerage. So there's a lot of big brokerages where there's great training opportunities, but here you get it from a more neutral perspective and a wider perspective, and so you can bounce things off a lot of different brokers, and it's a great experience. There's brokers that have been around for a long time, there's newer brokers, and we all bring something to the table. Even though I'm a new broker, I have some definite strengths, and there's some brokers with a lot of experience that have some strengths, and we can share those, and we can all be better brokers because of it.
Right. The Regional Multiple Listing Service brought in a employee that deals with rules and regulations to help the brokers understand what they and their associates need to have to make their presentation of their listings on the Multiple Listing Service visible in the best possible light and be within the rules of the association. So there's different ways that photographs and descriptions of the property can be sent to the public, and they have to fall within the regulations of the Multiple Listing Service. That was very eye-opening for a number of people I noticed in the group. Risk reduction, what does that mean? Well, Minnesota Association of Realtors brought in their staff who are attorneys and talked about violations possibly of the Minnesota license law or the code of ethics, and what brokers can do to mitigate or lessen those types of infractions that can get them or their licensees in trouble.
I've only been to one meeting so far, but it was the risk management meeting, and I think the most impact that I walked away with was, just using common sense, and kind of the golden rule will keep you out of a lot of trouble in real estate, and that's just a great way to live your life.
Part of our dues goes toward advocacy in what's called legislative issues. So what we do is we have congressional and local representatives that have oversight over the laws that affect our real estate business. Part of our money for our dues goes to pay lobbyists, and we lobby our congressional and local representatives to make sure that the business that we do isn't hindered by regulations or laws that would inhibit the free flow of property transfers. The idea is that we speak directly on real estate issues. We don't get into any type of social issues, and we lobby both sides of the aisle, so Republicans and Democrats equally. Sure, regulations are important. However, we don't want to be hindered by over-regulations.
2020 looks like it's an exciting lineup for the Better Broker series. I'm definitely looking forward to the rules and regulations. Market statistics is always valuable because that's what you need to be presenting to clients. So to get a good overview with the broker's perspective will be great. And forms update in July. New forms coming out. Got to know what we're dealing with.
We encourage people to ask open questions, and many times they'll get answers that are very favorable to the learning and what they're looking for. If anyone has ideas or questions that they would like to share or get answers to, we're encouraging you to go to SPAAR@SPAAR.com and enter your question, and it'll be answered. I would encourage the brokers to visit us on the third Friday of every month, and continental breakfast is included. Bring your ideas, enjoy, and you'll have a great day.